welcome in here to the RallyCry Collegiate Series Madden Finals here presented by the Army National Guard. I'm your host, Ahmad Green, former Green Bay Packer all-time leader rusher. And years ago, I would say about almost 30 years ago, I was sitting somewhere in the United States waiting for my name to be called on draft day. Talk a little bit more about yourself, KJ, in terms of what you did and why you're here doing play-by-play with myself.
So I'm actually a Madden player myself, so I know what it's like to be up there, to be in their position, to play in the biggest stage. I've won a few tournaments myself, been to a lot of tournaments. I was actually in the first tournament. I made the live event this year, the first tournament of MCS. So I'm still getting my feet wet in the field. You know, I'll be here next year, be here after that. You know, it's good to change the scenery a little bit, get into the commentating side of it. I was a little nervous at first, but now that I'm into it, everything is just flowing and it's good.
All right, we got a great crowd here. We got fans in here. I see a little Honolulu blue going on. I see some cheap jerseys. I think I see a Steelers jersey over there by the RallyCry press conference area. So I'm super excited to be here today. These players are playing in person, maybe for the first time, maybe for the 12th time. And we're gonna find out if that experience, being in person or being online, works out for either of them. So we're super excited about the competition today. We got two finalists. We got Daniel Minecraft and Christian Webb that will be competing in the Madden series today. And biggest thing is how we got here. We got here because there was an online tournament of players with Daniel, with Christian, that played in the double elim tournament. Christian, unfortunately, went into the losers bracket, losing to Daniel, and now is back up to compete against him today. So what are some of the things, because I know you played against him, you know these players, what are some things you could point out right now, Kevin, with today's matchup?
They're going to scrap, they're going to fight for it, they're going to give it their all. They're going to do anything, any trick plays, they're going to bring it out. They're going to leave everything on the field. They like to adjust a lot, so even when someone's down, they're never out. They're always going to come back, going to make plays. Two competitive players. Yeah. They're very competitive. They've been here. They've played for lots of money. So, like, they did this before.
All right.
You know, they're used to the stage. I think they're going to go out there and give it their all. It's going to be a great match.
All right. We have Daniel Mycroft Helly from Mukilteo, Washington, computer science major from Clarke University, 6 years experience in playing Madden, and Christian Webb Helly from Towson, Maryland, is a physical education major and has 12 years of Madden competition under his belt. So a lot of experience going on. So I'm ready for some football here. And so with the matchup, we talked about it and we talked to the players. We had a little lunch earlier to say how excited they are to be here. So they're very excited to be here. I'm excited. I know you are too as well, Kevin.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the matchups.
Yeah. So right now we're gonna get into a little bit of the players right here, knowing where they're from. We mentioned that already with Lambo. He wants me to call him Lambo. We're gonna call him Lambo here. So we got him coming into the building right here. There's Christian Webb, known as Lambo to everybody online. Crowd, let's go. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Like I said, physical education major from Towson University here.
My name is Christian Webb and I go by University Lambo. I attend Towson University for physical education. My favorite way to prepare for games is practice mode. A lot of people don't like to do it, they just like to play. But I feel like the best way to get better is to get into the nitty-gritty of what actually works versus certain shells and defenses and go into practice mode and find specific plays that are gonna beat that. I'm feeling prepared. I won last year, so I've been here before. And I've played D-Croft a bunch of times, so it's not like I'm playing somebody that I have no experience against.
And his opponent coming in, hailing from Mukilteo, Washington, from Clarke University, goes by D. Croft here, is the winner from the winner's bracket here to defend that title.
My name is Daniel Mycroft, and then I go by D. Croft. That's really just been my gamer tag for this entire time now. D. Croft is just my first and last name combined. It's a pretty common thing with the whole Madden space to have something like that. Yeah, so the school that I currently attend to is Clarke University. It's a very small school in Dubuque, Iowa. I'm currently studying computer science. Yeah, for me, the big thing in terms of trying to get ready to compete is just my sleep. I mean, I think if you don't have a good night of sleep, it's really hard to function well throughout the day, because if you don't have a good day of sleep, you can just be exhausted by the time you are playing.
So right now, we got the guys sitting down, logging into their game matches, and setting their audibles. So why is this an important part of the match, KJ?
Yeah, it's always important to know who you got on the field, how the right people in the right spots, because that can mess up a game for you. A lot of people like to make sure they got their safeties in the box, make sure not even our linebackers. You never want to catch a wrong player out there at the wrong time. to give up a big play that'll change the game. So, yeah, making your preset adjustments, making sure your team is right is always a big part of the game.
Yeah, so right now, getting that strategy down, getting the players in the right position, like KJ mentioned. So what are some things you're looking forward to today, KJ?
So I'm looking forward to everything. I mean, it's going to be a great day today. A lot of competition, a lot of trash talk. But it's all worth it happening today. You can use it to get in someone's head, get them off your game, get them play how you want them to play. So we'll see who holds under the pressure, and who comes out and wins gonna come out on top.
All right, here we go. I think everything is loaded up. We're about to kick the ball off. All right, we have D-Craft usually rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs, and we have Lambeau rolling with the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers is healthy in this one here. There's a couple of plays going on, so we got the kickoff about to start up, got the big field there. Looks like Chiefs Stadium now, Arrowhead Stadium is where the matchup begins. Here is the kickoff. So in this first drive, as a player, KJ, what are some of the things on the offensive side of the ball you're trying to do when you get the ball first?
Well, usually anyone who comes out, they want to establish the run first. You want to see if you have a good run defense, basically. You don't want to come out and just try to fire off all cylinders, have an incompletion, can't get an early 2nd and 10. You want to gain some yards on the ground, see if they can stop your run. You might break a run first play, so you never know.
All right, so again, this is that strategy gameplay, right? Moving, I say, with slot corners or slot receivers or linebackers in certain positions. So right now, setting that audible, not audibles, but setting that personnel up. So why is this an important part of the game for Daniel and Lambeau here today?
Yeah, this is always a great, like I said, he's audible in his linebacker. His safety is in that linebacker. You don't want to catch linebackers in that linebacker because they don't jump. So certain stuff like that, it changes the game, changes you being able to make a play when you should make a play. All that is important when it comes to winning games.
Yeah, so having that little football background, it is football, but it's also Madden at the same time, where it doesn't quite factor over to the same as what we see on Sundays and Monday Night Football, but every now and then it does. But right now, it's understanding that you could switch out and take advantage of the speed element and the animation element from a linebacker to a DB, and defensive backs being a little bit more dynamic in their, their techniques and going for the ball.
Yep.
All right, we got now they're finishing up their audibles, so finishing up their player personnels, and now they're going into setting the playbooks that they are at. This is more a Madden setup. So right now, D-Craft has the ball here at the 18-yard line, first and 10 for the Chiefs. Chanko to split to the right of Mahomes there. And you see the audibles going there right now. You see he's reading coverage, trying to make sure he finds the right offense to pick. To get to the open receiver right there. Good coverage there. Nowhere to go with the ball, so just throws the ball away. Good, smart decision right there already. So defense is on point so far for Lambeau. He's right now in, D-Craft's playbook right now. So what is a point here for yourself, KJ, and what Lambeau is doing?
Yeah, as I just said earlier, I don't like passing in first play. I want to let him see if he can stop the run first. But then you get yourself in the early 2nd and 10. Now he's in the early 3rd and 10.
Now to another throwaway pass because there is nothing there. All the routes are covered for D-Craft. So Lambeau's doing a really good job at defensive line set of getting the ball where he can't complete it. So right now, Lambeau or D-Craft is looking at a 3rd and 10. No completion out. Almost sack there. He was able to get the ball away, so not a sack. So 4th and 10. Still has to go for it. This is 4th down territory. This is Madden ball. So no punt.
There's really no punt, not in count Madden.
Nah. So right now we got 4th and 10 in his own territory, by the way, for D-Craft. So he has to convert here. And if he doesn't, he gives up field position.
Takes off.
Gets a big first down there. First down for D-Craft. Getting something going because right there, 3. Yeah, 2 throwaways. You get pressure on the ball, gets the ball out, and finally with the quarterback able to pick up a first down to get some yardage down the field for his team right now, KJ.
Now I would like him to establish the run game here. I don't think he's going to do it, but he's got to see if his opponent can stop the run, and he's just not doing it.
Yeah, this sounds like something I've heard already in the NFL, not running the ball enough. But there's a nice completion up the middle. Great hitting seam route right there. Complete the ball there. I believe his first completion of this drive. Got the first down on his legs, 2nd first down with his arm. There is an audible switch right there, KJ, what we got coming.
Looking like double corner in here. This play attacks cover 3. Should have someone on the sideline. Throws an early slant, early drag.
There to the rookie receiver completion. It's a 3rd and medium. And right now, we talked about before we got in here to the facility that playing Madden, playing football is a strategy game. You got to really think about what you're doing. It's almost a cat and mouse where you're trying to, get guys open in certain areas, but also trying to confuse the defender of what he needs to cover to try to stop your offense, kid.
Definitely, it's a chess match. It's always a chess match.
Right.
And then he goes back to the double corner. It's going to attack the sideline, try to beat cover 3.
Yeah, this is a new concept. I've seen a lot of double corners. I actually see you run it on a lot. But why is this double corners scheme something that a lot of Madden players use?
A lot of people like to run cover 3. It beats cover 3 because the corner up top, it pushes your 3rd back, and then the corner comes underneath and comes right underneath your 3rd. So it gets right in that open spot to where you're just wide open on the sideline.
Gotcha. Creating problems right there, and there's a problem right there, right up the middle to Rashid in for the first touchdown of the game. Big touchdown pass from Mahomes to Rashid Rice for the touchdown here in the RallyCry Collegiate Series. So Daniel, or D. Clarke, is on the board right now. Lambeau has got to figure out why is that guy right up in the C route, right up the middle, and make sure he takes that away come next drive. He is on defense. So we got field goal right here for D. Clarke and his Chiefs. So first drive, touchdown here, KJ. What were some of the things you've seen on that drive for D. Clarke?
The drive started off a little shaky. It looked like it could have been over as soon as it started, but he got it together, kept his composure. That's the thing about pro Madden players. It might look bad at first, but they keep the composure, and they keep at it, and they adjust to the game, and he managed to get it done, go get 7. That's a big 7 to start the game on.
Yeah, to start off that first drive with the touchdown. Field goal, obviously, is something that, if you can't get through the defense, you take it. But then when you get the touchdown, it's even paid dividends, because if now you're on defense, you can hold fast with your defense, keep them from moving the ball down the field, then it benefits going into the halftime. And also at halftime, when you talk about that daily double, if you can score right before the clock ends in the first half and get the ball in the second half, then that is just awesome luck for yourself and your team. So right now, D. Clarke is on defense. Lambeau is going to get this ball at the 25. He down the ball in the end zone. So we got 1st and 10. He also sitting in that bunch set, KJ, but he audible side.
We're going to go to this double stack RPO.
You could swing it step forward, you peg rock. There you go. You too. Come on forward, spare buddy. All right, we got a little 5, little short yardage run right there. Actually, he lost the yardage right there. So 2nd and 11 for Lambeau here with the Jets.
Right to this bunch draw. Look at that.
So gives it to the running back. All there, fantastic rookie year before the injury for the Jets, but now
and a high tempo offense.
So a lot of players like to play this tempo. Why is that? Why is it a big reason to do this for some Madden players?
You want to make a player think. You want to keep him on his toes. Don't let him rest. Keep him playing the same defense has been in. If you like to see, if you see something you like, keep attacking it and just keep him on the field.
Does it wear out the defense keeping him on that field like that?
Yeah, it'll wear out a player just like he has someone wide open.
He might get 2nd play of the series. He has and a touchdown and a big hop into the end zone. Got a little shifty there.
Allen Lazard.
Big touchdown catch by Allen Lazard from his old Green Bay teammate Aaron Rodgers, who are now both Jets. And we got, 2 plays, maybe 3 plays, and a touchdown by Lambeau.
Touchdown.
So nickname is Lambeau. He's scoring fast, dropping fast like Lambeau right now. So the game is now even 7-7. D. Clarke getting the ball here. And right up the middle. So right away, D. Clarke is not shook by the touchdown and takes it to the house on the ensuing kickoff. So we're talking about mentality, right? We talk about mentality, so what was the mentality right there, AJ?
That was just high-octane offense. This is going to be a high-score game, it's looking like.
Oh, man, so we got, 2 players playing at a high level. Score here, score there. You know what? You just did it. My turn. That's what D. Clarke said to Lambeau here. Yeah, you had a 2-3 play drive on me, but I'm going to take this ball all the way to the right up the middle to make this game interesting and exciting here early in the game right now. So Jets back have the ball back here at the 25-yard line.
Putting his offense right back on the field.
And to see on that last drive, Alan Lazard break out like that, because he's not a fast receiver. He's a big possession receiver. So those little key situations where you have to throw a ball in traffic or maybe go get a first down, he's the guy you want to give it to. Here's a RPO with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, get him on the ground real fast, because we know on Madden, most of them quarterbacks cannot hold on to the ball if they come into contact, KJ.
A great run. Establishing the run game.
Yeah, Lambo is Dante using the ball right now, very good. And then the juke moves are coming in very smooth and precise to get his guys upfield. Another audible formation, because he sees something of a play that he wants to run.
It's a great formation.
And that was a lot with that pass. Just a 5-yard pass, but then a completion of 7 yards there, 2 yards after the catch for Hall. Good job with jukes there from Lambo to get his running back upfield.
With his RPO, it's a great RPO.
Great RPO. Actually, they pick up a first down and then some. So right now, Lambo is in a rhythm, KJ. So what are some of the things that you see he's taking advantage of right now?
He's taking advantage of these RPOs. I'm seeing him call a lot of RPOs, run pass options. Just keeping them in the field, keeping them guessing, going to different ones, audible in the realm. He's making the defense think out there.
So yeah, at this point in the game, it's really gonna be whoever has the ball last. So the first 3 scores of the game being back-to-back. So we got, I say, pretty evenly matched players, evenly matched teams, and just exciting football right now. So let's see how he goes. 2nd and 8 from the 33-yard line of the Jets. I say of the Chiefs side of the field. Got a completion there. Screen glitched out a little bit. Just saw Hall with the catch there that puts the ball in the 13, 1st and 10, KJ.
Right back to his RPO. Clarke. D-call has an answer for it.
Yep. Had a good blitz in and stopped the run there. Flipping the formation over, KJ. So what is the mindset what you get in the red zone here against any?
It's hard to score in the red zone against any player. This is where it gets nasty. This is where you got to bring your team down. He throws a dive, gets down to the 1-yard line.
And why? I'll get to it in a minute here. We back to the RPO. We're on the goal line here. First and goal for Lambo, going fast. Up the field, there's a stop in the backfield. Linebacker up the middle, untouched, able to stop the RPO there. All looks like he's a little hopeful, but we don't have injuries turned on in this game here.
Yeah.
That's one thing, man. You have to worry about players going out with injury at that time.
They throw the RPO stretch more than likely. Everyone likes to run it down here at the 5-10-yard line.
Let's see here, 2nd to go for the Jets here. Give it to Hall. He gets around the head, able to get the hands and dives into the end zone to tie this game up. 14-14 now, or 13-14. PAT coming right here. Now it's tied up 14-14, KJ. So what are some of the details of that drive that Lambo had against T-Crow?
He established the run. He got to the RPO. They worked this drive. I seen last drive. He ran the RPO once. It got stopped in the backfield. He went to the pass. It worked out for him, but this time he got more runs to work, more RPOs to work. He's keeping D-Croft guessing.
There's another good return there by D-Croft. So I know you've been in this type of game, a shootout. So what's your mindset when you know you're in a game where defense is kind of like just put to the side, is all offensive ball? What is your mindset in this type of game?
When you're in these type of games, it all comes down to, like you said earlier, perfect clock management, getting that double-double, that 2-for-1, scoring before half. That's going to change the game in a lot of ways, whoever gets that last touchdown before half.
And so speaking of that, we're in 2nd quarter, 3 minutes and counting. Accelerated clock might be there. So right now on this drive, D-Croft want to make sure he watches that clock, but also gets the ball completed, and then hopefully no turnovers here on this drive. We got
D-Croft right here trying to establish the RPO.
He sees something over here trying to get something set up. Sees almost set up. Nice block there. You got MBS going up the field for the first down, 1st and 10. Conversion right there. Ball on the 37-yard line for the Chiefs here. So 1st and down, no huddle. Back on the field. Watch formation, KJ.
Yeah, stop.
We got 2 minute warning here. So
this is the drive. This is the drive. The drive before half. He's going to make this the last drive before he scores. He's going to try to take all of the time and give Lambo no time to score back on him.
So this is a time where you're going to see Clarke milk the clock a little bit, run the ball a little bit more, take advantage of just slowing the game down because like KJ said, he wants to make sure he gets that ball at least to the red zone to get 3 out of it. He wants to hold 6 points too, but if not, worst case scenario, 3 points out of it on this drive.
Yeah, his goal is to go in the half with the lead, whether it's 3, whether it's 7, he wants to lead.
Just out of
Just miss
reach to his deep ball receiver just a little bit. I want to point out something there on the quarterback. You always taught me something about set your feet. What does that mean, and what can be the advantages of making sure your quarterback gets their feet set before the ball's thrown?
Yeah, there's a lot of advantages to it. There's an ability called set feet lead, which helps you get more velocity on the ball once it's thrown. It won't float in the air. So, like, that's a big ability when it comes to fitting passes in.
So right now we see this bunch formation, bunch formation, with the double post action. And sometimes you focus on that, but we got MVS right up the middle for a short completion, along with a first down and some change after contact here. So now we're in the range zone, KJ.
It's getting, the time is going down. I'm about to see a big play in the game. This is going to change the game a lot.
So right now, Clarke is where he wants to be. 20 seconds on the clock in the red zone. So at worst case scenario, he can come away with 3 or even better yet, get a touchdown here. Let's see what happens on this next drive, KJ.
Like this level's unset. Underneath, sir.
Get out of bounds. Clarke is still running. He calls a timeout there. I think for myself, I get out of bounds faster. Yeah, Pachenko, he could get to the sideline. Save that timeout because you might need it. Even though you're within field goal range, you never know what timeout will pick in on the handy, KJ.
Definitely. Underneath the game, he'll get out this time.
Gets out of bounds this time. 10 seconds on the clock. Was able to also get the first down, so we're in 4-down territory within 10 yards of the goal line, actually on the 12-yard line. So you got a lot less space, but you got the receivers and you got the quarterback to do it, KJ.
Yeah, this is actually a perfect situation for Clarke. I think he wouldn't want any other situation than this.
Shit. Let's get right here, boy. Yeah, Pat Mahomes surveyed the defense. Nice move. Just trying to jump in. Gets knocked out of bounds with 5 seconds. Pachenko there trying to make some move. Got a little shifty with the hips, but was not able to get into the end zone. So we got first and goal.
Something big there. Able to save that timeout. So now the full playbook is open. He can do a quick run here and he can call a timeout. If he gets tackled, he has the full playbook.
But he only has 5 seconds here, so.
Yeah, what you don't want to hope for is an animation where they hold you up. But he's going to throw this SPO right here. Or give it up.
There it is. He takes it to the end zone right between his guard and tackle for the touchdown. But they go in for the 5th touchdown of the first half. 3rd touchdown for the Chiefs here. 21-14 going into halftime. 3 seconds to go. So right now, just special team-wise, don't let the Jets get a kickoff return like the Chiefs did a few drives ago right here in this first half. And then Clarke will go in, have the advantage up 7 going into halftime, KJ.
Yeah, perfect for him. Played it perfect. Like I said, that drive before half is a big for the game, big for the possession of the game. He got that last possession. He went into half for 7. If he barred the miracle, goes in half, up 7. That's perfect for him.
Yep, so here results. Basically, every formation here, trying to get the ball into the end zone on one play. Let's see what happens here. Aaron right the shotgun, all to his right. Let's see if we can get a touchdown. If not, 1 in halftime and be quick. We'll be right back at it.
Sit there, yeah. All right, going to be on knee to the running back. Throws the interception, but he makes the tackle.
That could have
been scary.
That could have been a serious problem there. Interception in the first half, but it goes for nothing. But it is the end of the half right now. So we got 21-14. Clarke over Lambeau. Jets right now, but both teams actually playing well. The only little hiccup right there is that interception at the end of the first half. So we're going right into the second half kickoff. No halftime performance here at draft weekend. Here it is, right to the ball. We know how we play, man. Just hit the A button and don't let the commentators talk. So we got the Jets getting the ball here. He getting the ball back here. If he had him a little bit more time for the first half drive that he had, he probably could have got that ball field goal range. But 3 seconds, not enough time to get that ball downfield. Collegiate coming out for second half, first drive. What is he looking for here?
Now he's still going to establish a run game. I don't see him changing his offense, not nothing. And if the offense played great, they fired him all cylinders. I don't see him switching his offense up. Just stay to what you're doing. You're only down 7 points. It's a long game. Don't get rushed. Don't feel like you're just playing from far behind. Oh,
Nice. That looked like you. I played you a few times. That looked like KJ moving with the running back up the field. Some nice shifty moves there by all up the middle to get close to a first down. That was an 8-yard game when it looked like it was nothing there for the young running back for the Jets there. Lincoln all tackled there for a short game. First down though. First and 10 at the 46-yard line for the Jets. And KJ, he sees something here. There's a lot of movement again with his exclamations.
Hey, it's about to try to split this cover 3. I really do like this side of balance.
I see a lot of jock straps on the field today with Brent Hall.
I like them to conserve this time with the sell clock. What you see with pro Madden players will do, they won't pick your play until it gets down to about 20 seconds. Because while the play clock is stopped, once they come out, the time won't run if they wait for the time to come down first. For the play clock to come down, there's a lot of black Madden up front. Yeah.
Shoot, thank you for the insight. That's something we made. That's what the Madden, hey, that's why we have this Madden Pro up here to commentate. Did not know that, but there was a short game right there. Actually, a loss of yardage. The 2nd and 11 for the Jets here. Formation flip again on the 36-yard line. Let's see what happens here.
Like, yeah, the flat. Oh, indeed.
What?
Picked off.
Incomplete, and it was an interception.
Johnson.
Big interception there by D. Clarke. And who was that?
Najee Johnson.
Najee Johnson with the interception on the goal line. So D. Clarke and the Chiefs have the ball there. Now, coming out of the end zone, let's see what this team can do with the ball, KJ.
A huge interception.
So that interception is big. It's important because of what, KJ?
I mean, now D-Clarke just like he's up 7 with ball. I mean, it's hard to come back from this array. She's going to put his foot on the gas. He's going to turn on that true clock, and he's going to make you go get a stop. If you don't get a stop, you can't win this game.
Right, it's going to just be a numbers game from there. So right now, Lambo has to play defense. Get this ball back right now in this practice. If he gets out of this red zone, then it's a different game. And then even past 50-yard line, it changes the whole outlook about that turnover.
This is the best time to get a stop inside his own 5. It's hard to get the iron. You're scared to get a safety. You don't got the space behind the team. You got to bring the dogs. You got to get off the field.
Try to be smart. Get in the right areas, which are the defensive backs and your linebackers. You've been watching them for a whole half already. You kind of know where he wants to go with the ball. So you got to know where you use your linebacker. And to get there, he just out of range, the overcall pass. There's a good defense to force the incomplete now. And this is what we said. This is what I just said about Lambo. He had to, to play defense. Get D-Craft and that Chiefs offense off the field still has 4th and 7 here. Even though it's in the red zone, D-Craft is going to push it and hopefully convert here. If not, it's going to be a problem for D-Craft.
So you always go for it here because even though if you get stopped, it's hard to score back in that red zone inside the 5. Look, he had to drag underneath, goes up top.
And you get it, yes, just move the deal into Hunter Jr. there with the completion. So we have the first down there out the red ball. Brent's on the 28-yard line, 1st and 10 for D-Crop and his Chiefs.
We're going to look to establish the run now here.
So almost didn't get anything out of it, was able to sketch out about 7 yards, 2nd and 3 for the Jets here on that RPO screen, producing to MVS out of backfield formation. Look here, Benji, what we got?
That's a pass size on RPO. He's going to run a lot of RPOs. He's going to run over and over. He's going to go to different ones. He's going to run RPOs. He's going to tick the clock down. Lambo has to find a way to stop it.
So right now, D-Crop has the advantage at the time and the field position. So he's at a point to now, even if he has to settle for a field goal, it's an okay lead because then now it's a 10-point lead, and that's 2 score when Lambo gets the ball back and try to get the ball up the field, then adds a little bit of pressure, KJ.
Yeah, I mean, as long as D-Crop just goes out, he doesn't get stopped, he goes and get at least 3 points, it's looking great for him for the rest of the game.
All right, so we got a little breaking action here on that 4th quarter. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs from the 40-yard line. Got that butt formation that is out and he flipped over shade, mate. What do you see here?
Sheriff's tight ends look like he's gonna air it out here. Had the running back, but goes deep.
He has some deep. He has MVS, one of the fastest players on the field. Off Lambo sleeping a little bit because when you have a receiver that you know is the speed stick that takes the top off, like MVS does, it just got caught basically, looking the other way and not seeing that he had not the right coverage call on that play.
Oh yeah, we got to that area where D. Croft needed about one more first down, and he was in field goal range. He was just gonna ice the time and try to kick 3. Lambo knew that, so he got aggressive on defense, and he paid for it.
Yeah, so remember in pregame, we said this is the best of 3, so there's one more chance for Lambo, but also if he wins that one and then wins the next one, we'll be coming back for a 1v1. I say not a 1v1, but a grand finals best of 1 match coming up. So
sudden death
match if Lambo can come back from this game and win the next one as well.
The game's not over. I've seen comebacks. I've seen it.
We all see it. Yep, so we got big completion there by Lambo getting the ball at the field very fast. First and 10 at the 47, getting into Chiefs territory right now, big.
Go down there. Great defense. He was looking deep. I feel like he had routes underneath. But his eyes are stuck deep, and there's no one open.
Yeah, good, nice coverage sack there. So we got 2nd and 18 for the Jets.
That's really great range. He gets out of bounds.
The completion to Allen Lazard here, out of bounds, save the timeout, stop the clock. Now he's gaining that momentum back from his offense right now being 2 scores down. KJ.
He has to hurry up and score. Then he's going to go for that onside kick.
Completion there, just a short gain of 5 yards. Smart pass, just trying to not, obviously you don't want to turn it over here, so you got to be smart with the ball where you go to your receivers.
Yeah, 1 turnover and this is over.
And I was able to get the ball out there as contact came to him from Chris Jones. So 3rd and 5 from the 18 as the clock has stopped. All timeouts here for the Jets, KJ. What you see here?
His numbers are the pass starter is probably looking for a closer drag. Running back. Oh, spin off. It looks like he's going to probably go all the way. This was by A-Rod.
Yeah, A-Rod able to get the tackle here, and the second mistake made by Lambo in the red zone of Chiefs territory. Steve Croft playing some really good defense there to get the turnover. Now all he has to do is get the ball here on the ground, run that clock out. He'll potentially be the victor here, but it's still 2:45 on the clock. Still a lot of time left for Lambo to get the ball back and to try to evenly snake out to get it.
Yeah, I don't see him passing the ball in no time, so
another hard field there, man. Small game there, gets about 5 back, 3rd and 3. That's a be in a situation where if it came down to a punt for D. Croft, it probably would be a bad idea.
It wouldn't be at all. The only thing you don't want to do is throw an interception for 6. Like really, if you can just run in 3 plays and punt, I would do that.
Yeah. So set at the midfield here, 41-yard line, 3rd and 7 for D. Croft and his Chiefs. Being reached real calm and collected right now because he has the 1-score advantage, or 2-score advantage.
Great read up the middle.
Nice read completion, 1st down for D. Croft and his Chiefs. Got bounce to Harding Jr. here on the completion. So, you see what we got here. Right up the middle with a check on 2-yard gain here, 2nd and 2. So right now, just grinding out that clock. So what other thing popping in mind on defense here for Lambo trying to stop D. Croft?
I mean, every first play is always going to be I think he's going to run it 2 plays in a row, then try to pass 3rd play. And that's what every 3 settle downs is going to be that same. He's going to probably try to pass here and get the 1st down. So, like, I would all out blitz 1st play, maybe all out blitz the 2nd play. You got to get aggressive here. You know, it's team.
Blitz them all. Blitz them 1st, blitz them 2nd down, 3rd down, proceed here. So that's what they got defensively. So we got offensively a run game, 4th and 2. But we know this is batting at the collegiate level or even in the pro level. That means all 4 downs. Here we go.
I think he kicks here.
So he can kick the field goal here, be up 17 points here on Lambo to 130 in this first game of a best of 3 matchup here in Detroit, Michigan, right 2 blocks away from Ford Stadium where, or I say the young rookies from college will be transitioning into the NFL sooner or later. hopefully later. I think for some of the picks are first rounders here in day one of the NFL draft deal. So we got taking the time, calling the time off. Well, now I'm doing that strategy, right? You're sitting there thinking D-Raw has the time advantage, has the scoring advantage. So kind of contemplating what he can do, either kick or throw long.
Not a kick three, go up there, because that's hands pretty much over. It's not enough time.
Yeah, there you go. Keep him up, like really. So when you get to this point of Madden, you gotta obviously think about it a little bit more. It's an easy thought. Simple points, get the 3 points, and then now make it a 3-score advantage over Lampo and his Jets. He has the kickoff here on their bench by the Jets. So now Lampo, what's his mindset going into this drive for him and his offense?
I mean, it's pretty much,
That's quite cool.
it's pretty much, not really a mindset. It's just go deep, try to hurry up and get points, maybe get some onsides. I mean, it's a miracle what he needs, but maybe figure out some stuff to go in the next game, figure out some offense, some defense. It's just pretty much a figuring it out being the last game.
Yeah, biggest thing, try to keep the turnover there out, because when you're playing this type of talent in Madden, mistakes will hurt you big. There's a nice little completion first down there to Allen Lazard. So make sure you keep those mistakes down, because then you can stay to your offensive game plan that you got going into it. Because when you have those turnovers, game plan changes.
Yeah.
When you have to score, you got to pass the ball. And sometimes that's not a part of your game scheme. Period.
Well, yeah, I'd definitely like him to go underneath more. He throw some interceptions on the forced passes when he had people wide open underneath. Yeah, all the problem.
I was Allen Lazard on the deep low, just a few steps. If he dives for that ball, he could get that. That's still an option in my word?
It's not one that you can really just make your player get. It's like if he does it, he does it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not really a dive button, but
right. To me, it's not that far away.
Yeah.
Jumps out, he can grab that. That's the first down in the red zone. But right now, we got 2nd and 10. Big completion to the back receiver. Allen Lazard, the game over Green Bay, West Ham, Brad Rogers became a Jet as well. First down, midfield here for the Jets, and Lambo here to see what happens here. Nice throw and catch by the tight end there. Got held up by the blocker and the defender, though. That takes a little bit of time off the clock here. We got 9 seconds to go. Here's the end. So right now, we're just looking at probably the last play of the game here. And there's a tip ball, 3 seconds to go. So right now, just really up to Lampo. Hey, you can take 3 here, you can try to go for 6. But either way, we're going into a game 2 with him down 1-0 right now. Here.
And it's just a momentum thing. Just keep playing, keep the offense on the field, see if you can score real quick, get some momentum going in the next game.
All right, here we go. Last play of the game here of the first game of the Madden Collegiate series here. First down, but game over here. So first game goes to D-Cross and his Kansas City Chiefs. So what were some of the big details that you see for that game from the first half or from that first game, KJ?
It's mainly just it's a play clock game. Daniel Mycroft, he played the first half great. He played it perfectly on the clock. He got stops when he needed to. In the second half, he just played an all-around perfect game. I like Lambo to go underneath more. He's forcing too many passes down the field. He needs to lock in, establish, just not forcing stuff. He threw some passes he did not need to throw. Yeah.
One kind of was at the end of the half.
Was at the end of the half.
Oh, was cost effective.
Yep. You gotta calm down, stay composed, come back for game 2.
All right, we got game 2 caught up here in a little bit, but yeah, from game 1, we saw explosions up the middle in the first quarter. We had, in the first quarter, 3 touchdowns, 1 a kickoff return. You had a touchdown and a score, so you saw the mentality of both players, right? And not backing down from each other, just looking like it was going to be a shootout. It kind of was that at the first half, but what was something else that you saw from the first half and from the whole game for yourself out being a Madden pro?
It's just, well, Lambo had 14 points in the first half. He had 14 points in the game.
Right.
You can't get stuck in when it's a high scoring game. One person kept scoring, one person didn't. You're not gonna win like that. You gotta keep the offense on field. Keep doing what you did in the first half. He got away from me, started going deep, trying to force passes that weren't there, and and messed him up in the end.
All right, so Lambo has a couple adjustments that he needs to do, and D-Crap as well, even though he was the victor in the first game. But he can still make little adjustments, get ready for the second game here, coming up real soon here. What's going on here? We're in Detroit. It is NFL draft weekend. We got big picks going on just down the street. So talking football, AJ, who's your team again?
I like the Broncos.
You like the Broncos. So who is somebody from the Broncos, I say from the collegiate level, you would like to see on a Broncos roster here in the first round for NFL draft?
Me personally, I like us to get a more mobile quarterback like
So back into quarterback, they just got rid of Russell.
We definitely
They still
need a
got to fill that
quarterback.
position.
We just got Zach Wilson, but I don't think that's.
He need help.
He need help. I like us. I want us to get Michael Penix, but you know we'll probably get McCarthy or somebody. So you know what happens.
Gotcha here. So that's going on. Once our show is done here tonight, the NFL draft starts. Their draft one. First round draft picks will go tonight, so that's going to be a fun thing for a lot of families and a lot of athletes out there tonight. But now we're about to, I think they're setting up again for the second matchup here, and it looks like I just saw two Chiefs teams there, so it might be a head-to-head matchup. Chiefs versus Chiefs, we don't know. We'll see here in a minute here as popped up. Yes, it is.
Yep.
So in the head-to-head matchup, and it's a head-to-head no matter. I'm just saying same team matchup. That's what I meant to say. Sorry for that. But it's the same team matchup. Does that affect you in any way going into the game, being a Madden pro that you are?
I mean, when you pick the Chiefs, you know you're coming out to play offense. Other teams, they have more defense, so you lose stuff on offense. But Chiefs, you have that hot route master ability where you can play any route combos on the field. So at D-Croft, him as a defensive player, he has to know that Lambo is going to put more better route combos on the field, so he has to adjust to that.
So it may also, from a personnel standpoint too, right? For Lambo, he had the Jets, and he split that over to the Chiefs. What does that change for his mindset of knowing what personnel he has different from the Chiefs?
And he knows that he got more at his disposal, but he has a worse defense. They have a worse defense than the other teams, but they have a better
So the Jets
offense.
or the Chiefs?
I'm a Chiefs user. I use the Chiefs.
So they
Nico, early.
Nico. So he's got to find out D-Croft or Lambo is in the white and who's in the red. I think we'll find out here in a little bit. But either way, we know what.
Why is Lambo? D-Croft doesn't run this formation.
Okay. So this is
Lambo
Lambo.
making people miss
This is
early.
Lambo getting in the field or getting in the end zone early. So Lambo's in the white, D-Croft is in the red for the Chiefs here. Lambo scores early and fast. Only maybe 2 plays we saw there on that drive there. So he is then already got on the board. What type of pressure, if any, puts that on D-Croft?
I think it doesn't really do nothing. I mean, Chiefs, one touchdown is really nothing in this game. You can always score it back. It puts a little pressure on him, of course, because if you get stopped early, that's big for the game. But I think he's going to come out composed and stay on what he's been doing, what he did drive. He scored every drive last game, so I don't expect it to change.
Yeah. So right now we got the ball, D-Crab basketball coming out at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for his Chiefs out here. So we have 2 sets of Chiefs on the field, which is a Madden thing. No big deal. You got to roll with it. And so Shiflin, he's shuffling his playbook, making some of his adjustments with audibles and stuff at the line of scrimmage. So that's the adjustments we're talking about. Probably didn't use some plays, obviously, knowing to be in a best of 3, didn't use all his playbooks and different plays, run and pass. So we see that going on right now for T-Croft, getting those audibles set in there. So when he's on the field, he can flick to him a little bit fast and keep that defense guessing on what's coming at their way, Kaiser.
Oh yeah, when we're pro Madden players, they have a lot of different schemes they play. They play the game so much repetition. They have plenty of different schemes they can go to if they feel like one isn't working. So you just never know.
And when you have Pat Mahomes as a quarterback,
as I said,
there's a lot of things like that can happen. You got Rice going down the field, trying to get into the end zone, gets caught there at the 21-yard line. Good throw, good catch for that. Now you're already in the red zone for D-Croft. Looks like the same as we saw in the first half. So right now he's in rhythm with his offense, KJ.
Yep, like I said, it puts a little pressure on him, but not much. I mean, it's an offensive game in this Madden.
Yeah, nice pass there. Saw the ball coming. Saw the receiver coming. He threw that ball before he passed the defender, anticipating that throw. So again, showing how comfortable he is with his receivers, with this Chief offense, and also with the rhythm of the game, KJ.
And like I said about the set piece ability, that's a much harder pass if you don't have set feet.
Yeah, because that ball most likely is in it. Yeah, it goes a little fly, and I've seen that because I tried to do that. Learning that set feet with my Lamar Jackson is completely different, I say, territory when you got a guy that's more accurate at passing as a Pat Mahomes. So now we got 3rd and 2 here in the red zone on the 13-yard line for Decroft and his Chiefs. He gets a flag there, a little too long.
Too many audibles.
With the playbook, and that's something you just taught me this weekend. I did not know. So explain how too many audibles in Madden can lead to offsides for your team.
Yeah, so back in about Madden 20, people would just audible like 17 times until the play clock expired to try to catch you off guard. They'll just audible, motion, audible, and then say hike when you least suspect it. In this Madden, you can only do it, once you do it 3 times, your players will fall start. So they patched that with that. They made it to where you only got audible up to 2 times. Once you audible a 3rd time, you get a flag.
You're in trouble there, so do not audible past 3 times. And on that last play, completion to Pacheco in the flag, but he had the Q run. I think it was MVS wide open, but missed that. Now Mahomes is scrambling, trying to buy time for himself.
Great
He's able to
defense
get
by Astra.
to the other side of the field, but nobody open. And like KJ said, great defense and good pressure. So still, oh no, that's a turnover. I didn't see the down.
Oh, that was a turnover. I didn't see that was 4th down.
Yeah, that was 4th down. So 1st and 10 for Lambeau. So good job by him, able to stop Decroft in the red zone. Now he coming out of the goal line there, score up 7-0, and now has the ball, KJ. So how is this a big turn of events right here for Lambeau and his Chiefs?
That's a huge turn of events. What's crazy, he went to the Chiefs, who has less defense, but he got his first stop.
So less defense, but a little bit more offense in terms of going from the Jets to the Chiefs here. And you have that Pat Mahomes element of set your feet, gunslinger attribute that does pop up when you start completing certain passes out there on the field.
Right to this RPOs.
And that RPO read had to be the best read to throw it out there because it was all out blitz.
Oh, yeah.
Inside
the run was blown up. There was no run there.
Yeah, there was 0 run there for Pacheco up the middle. So good job by Lambeau getting the ball to his receiver out in the field and able to jump and get a big run there. Another jump up the field. We got slicing and dicing, some shiftiness going. Big game right there and no huddle. But that's the hit in the first quarter right there. Fast first quarter. In control there by Lambeau. He's up 7-0 in this second game, KJ. So what do you see differently from the first matchup tonight?
Playing great this game. He's staying disciplined. He's staying to the RPOs. He's sticking to it. He's throwing it underneath, like I said. Not forcing stuff down. Oh, he goes downfield. He has a man.
And he just got
overthrown.
That's why we I got to get a dive button. I can't, but the Y only makes you jump up, right?
Yeah,
the
Y only makes you jump up.
So if he jumps up, then he'll get hit.
X makes you run. A gives you a dive, but not really forward.
Not a dive out forward, basically. I think that needs to be added. We need to talk to our guys. We know some people. I know you know some people. I know some people at EA. Hey, we need to dive out at least 2 to 3 yards. Because we see that in what they say. It's in the game. It's in the game, right?
It's in the
game.
game.
So let's get that button going down there in Orlando. But right now, we got 3rd and 8 for Lambeau and his Chiefs. He's flip formations here. KJ, what do you see what he's looking at here?
He's looking for an angle route or a corner route. And he throws the running back angle route.
So we got the first down completion there to Pacheco on the 33-yard line for Lambeau and his Chiefs here. Just on the outside of the edge of the red zone here.
Go right back to his RPO inside zone.
It's 7-0. He's up.
Makes a man miss.
Great miss there by Pacheco. That little shiftiness. What is that? The analog stick or that's just the B button?
Yeah, that was it. That was his analog. That was no juke, no spin, no nothing. He just turned, just quick cut it on.
Yeah, so you can anticipate that by seeing with your eyes if you're controlling the running back or if you're with even your quarterback throwing the ball. He's able to get that ball out before being contacted by Collegiate there for the potential sack. With no sack there, 2nd down and 10 at the top of the red zone here for Lambeau and his Chiefs. Still trying to pass the ball here to get it into the end zone.
I feel like he was about to take the clock approach, and he just switched it.
All right, here, so we
Now it look like just trying to score as fast as he can.
So you got flip formation now. Got a corner that might be
Has
there.
it.
And he just gets it on top. It does touch the receiver's hand, the Terriers Tony. It does touch his hand, but he does not come away with the catch there. He drops the ball. 3rd and 10 now for Lambeau and his Chiefs here at the top of the red zone. What's in your mindset here of how to attack this defense, KJ?
He's going to spread it out. He's going to have someone trailing, like coming late with an end route, a deep end route, a short drag. That's why stuff like that.
All right. Grab the Pfizer, open receiver, completes the ball.
Not bad. Get a little bit of yards because you know you're going for it.
Yep, here we go. 4th and 3 in the red zone. He can get 3 here, but he is going for the. He has to get a first down to then, or even score here to make it a difference in this game, KJ. Here we go.
This is a big play here, a huge play.
Oh, died. Oh, he got him right there for the 6 points.
Great read.
Lulled him to sleep with the bunch formation where he had 2 receivers that hitched up. Those guys kind of converged on the hitch routes and the corner into the back of the left side of the end zone for Lambeau and his Chiefs there. So now he is up 14-0 D-Craft in this second game. So what does this mean for D-Craft and what he has to do in his next drive, KJ?
He has to do what he did last game. He has to make this the last possession. He has to come out with 7 points. He could double back, get the ball back again, and then he could tie the game up 14-14 out of half. So this is a huge drive from D-Craft.
Yeah, so he could get that daily double because he got the ball. He kicked the ball off to start the game off because we remember Lambeau and his Chiefs went down the field right away and scored the ball. So he could work for the daily double here, but he has to make sure he gets the ball in the end zone first. First down carry there. Lomachenko just a 1-yard gain. Clock running. About to be in 2-minute warning here in a few seconds here on the 27-yard line for D-Craft and his Chiefs. So 2-minute warning there. Thought process for you, KJ, thinking like what I got to do to get this ball into the red zone and into the end zone.
Yeah.
What's your mindset there?
This is a huge drive. I mean, you want to take the clock, so you can't just score immediately. You can't score too fast, so.
So I thought that was an interception, but Kelsey came away with the pass and looked like the DB actually got it the way he did the animation, but it was Kelsey with the catch there. So he got the big reception right now, just at the 40-yard line. Clock is ticking for the play clock, but he gets the ball snapped.
Yeah, great way to come back with his user and come catch that ball. A dangerous pass, but he made it a great pass.
Yeah, we got Pat Mahomes, you got Travis Good. Sometimes you can get away with some dangerous throws like that, so that saved them right there on that drive. But here we had 2nd and 9 on the 40, clock still running. 54 seconds to go before half, but D-Craft and his Chiefs trying to get the ball in the end zone here, KJ.
Still got to take some of that time off. You don't want to give Lambeau the ball with any time.
Yeah.
As you've seen, he can score fast.
Yes, as we see in this game, he can score fast. And at least give yourself something where you could get 3 points out of this, because 3 points are better than nothing.
Oh, it's deep, has a man.
There it is. And MV breaks the tackle, big reception. Now, D-Craft is on the board right at the end of half. Something that Lambeau did not want to give up, but it was tough sledding. Just, again, got lulled away from taking away. He had the defense, been stopping that corner route all day. I say all first half, but then just that one play to get on the board. KJ, what's your thoughts?
And he's not using the Jets anymore, but like they say for Aaron Rodgers, you left him too much time.
Yes, indeed. When you give that guy too much time, he will find a way to hurt you. So we're going in. We got 27 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10 for Lambeau and his Chiefs. He has a 7-point lead. Again, last game, he had the interception towards the first half, so hopefully he could not do that and get the ball further in the red zone, even get to field goal range at least, bring it to a 10-point lead.
Oh, yeah, what he doesn't want to do to that flip momentum is throw interception here. That would be horrible if that was the guy.
A big hit, quick completion, but big hit there by D-Craft and his, I say flat defender there. The pass completed to Pajenko for a 3-yard gain. So we got 2nd and 7 here on the 20-yard line, trying to get into deep into
and gets out of bounds.
Chief territory, D-Craft Chief territory. There's a completion first down, stops the clock, runs out of bounds, saves timeouts. After there, he sees something, he's flipping the formation there, still running out of the RPO formation.
Audibles, probably.
Again, here's that chess match, right? Audibles shifting up, making things look the same, but not so the same there. So got to be smart with his routes.
Gonna go deep here. Everything's bagged up, throws it away.
Yeah, good job there throwing the ball away. Was nothing there. Hey, sometimes you got to do what we did in real life on Madden or in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. And I believe that's a Madden cliche and a Madden rule as well. Take what the defense gives you. There was nothing there. Throw out of bounds, look to the next down. 2nd and 10 here on the 41-yard line for Lampo and his Chiefs.
Oh my God, throws the interception. Great user.
Again, great user there by D. Croft. Gets the ball back, 13 seconds, which is plenty of time where he is at on the field.
That's like I said,
All
all you
3
don't want to
timeouts.
do is throw a pick there.
All 3 timeouts left. So here, obviously he wants a touchdown, but also not bad to get 3 points here before the situation going into halftime.
Oh yeah, that was a huge play for D. Frost. Oh,
Up the field fast, quick timeout.
he might
8
want
seconds.
7 here.
8 seconds on the clock.
Is that 3?
Yeah. He's going fast up the field. So right now, Lambo and his team is reeling just a little bit, trying to get back on defense. How he's going to slow this attack down with the turnover, KJ.
Oh yeah, that was huge.
So different mindset here. Flip formation. We're in the red zone, the 17-yard line at the top of it. Let's see what happens here.
Throws it underneath. Try to make a man miss.
We got another first down, and that's where the underneath ref comes into effect because you got the defender worrying about the deep ball or worrying about the ball going to the end zone, but he will get his 3 points here, which is also a bonus, right? Going into halftime, KJ. Why is that as such?
That's a huge bonus because now this drive out of half, he can take the lead back himself after being down 14-0.
Yeah. So big swing of points there with 10 points within 2.5 minutes of the second half, or in the first half that was left over. Now we're going to the second half, and Lambo is kicking the ball to the grip. He gets the ball back, so he's working towards the completing that daily double from the first half. So he has an opening kickoff here. As we know, he can't run it back. He did it in the first game, but didn't do it there. Down at the 18-yard line, so we got D-Cross starting at 18 for his offense. What's the mindset here for D-Cross and Lambo on defense as well, KJ?
I mean, just like you said, the daily double. I think he got a triple double there. You got 10 points, and he's getting the ball back. That was huge for him. He's in full control of the momentum right now. He just got to hope not to give it away.
He gets the ball out, and luckily that D-lineman, it wasn't D-lineman because they don't have animation to catch the rock. So he's able to get the ball out, incomplete, still second down, didn't lose, no yardage there for D. Croft and his Chiefs there. So good defense there by Lambo and his Chiefs, making sure to get that pressure on Pat Mahomes. KJ.
You got to go to this double corner route, either throw the drag early or look for the corner or sideline. Throws the drag early.
Yeah, so I'm noticing D. Croft taking really good advantage of the underneath route, but also not just taking advantage of it, but putting the mind of other routes in Lambo's head to get that underneath route to come open underneath. So good job there by him playing the chess game we talked about.
There's Travis Kelce up the sideline.
Lambo tried to get underneath it, but the ball a little bit there, too fast for him and his DB to get there. So that's a big completion. Brings the ball to the 50-yard line for D. Crawford and his Chiefs. And Pat Mahomes, what you got here, KJ?
Just looking like he's going underneath with a drag and a route that comes behind it. Inside whip. It's a good level concept. Pressure gets there.
He had the whip coming. He had the routes crossing, but the pressure got there a little bit faster for D. Crawford and Pat Mahomes, but was able to get the ball out. So it was incomplete pass, second down and 2 here at the 50-yard line, KJ.
Back to this double scorer setup.
We've seen it work for him. We have seen it not work for him. And again, pressured by the defense, still able to get the ball off. Pat Mahomes hit again, 2 plays in a row for D-Cross. So right now he's looking off rhythm, KJ. So good job by Lambo and his defense.
Lambo's bringing the dogs.
Yeah, you can't let a quarterback sit back there and be comfortable and just throw the ball down the field. You got to put that pressure on him. 3rd down and 10 here at the 50-yard line for D. Croft and his Chiefs.
Tries to go underneath and gets hit again.
is that if you see it, and I know what is the adjustment that Lambo did to get that pressure in there on Decroft and Pat Mahomes?
He just sent a 6 at him. He sent a 6 at him. He's playing on the line. He's touching one of the linemen to where they have to block him for a second by letting someone else come in free. Then he releases and goes to play coverage.
All right there. So a little Madden, I say IQ there. You got 4th and 10, so the ball's incomplete. It is Lambo's ball, and there it is. You got the pressure on Pat Mahomes. Didn't want to throw the interception to take the sack, so it was a turnover on downs. Lambo has the ball back, so now stop the daily double. So now you got the ball at midfield. So this is a nice bonus for Lambo and his team.
That's a great bonus right here. 7 goes a long way here.
You got Hardaway Jr. on a nice little 6-yard gain there on the RPO action for Lambo and his offense to see what Decroft can do to try to slow him down. KJ.
So that's to slow down this run, stop this run.
Okay. Yeah. Called the right defense, gonna slow the run down to was that double A gap blitz there with I say DB or slash linebacker that's in there. Got all the speed element. Let's see here. 3rd and 7 for Lambo.
A great read.
Offense here, great completion. First down to MVS there to keep the clock running and keep an advantage. So right now, he's getting that momentum back, getting that advantage back to his side. Lambo, KJ, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, Lambo's in firm control right here. He's up 4 points with ball. I mean, the game is his. Great corner out.
Got the corner out that always pops open deep. Completion there to his tight end, Travis Kelce. So Lambo is in the red zone right now. He's standing in the same formation. It's working for him. So why try to fix anything? Get the ball up the middle to Pachenko. Good touch. Shifty moves there. Almost a touchdown. But tackled there on the 1-yard line. 1st and goal for Lambo and his Chiefs. So what do you see here, KJ?
He's in front control. I like him to go to probably a jet sweep here. They like to run a jet sweep. Jared one to the end zone. I think that's the play call he goes with here.
Yeah, one thing I see, he definitely got into the back in rhythm of this drive here for Lambo and his Chiefs. Switched the teams, coming out a little different, but then also got back in rhythm from that first quarter. So now we're in the 3rd quarter here on the goal line.
He's either on a jet sweep or RPO stretch here.
There he is, wide. Open, wide. I used to run through holes like that when I was at college at the University of Nebraska. So
that is just a huge hole.
I know how that feels. That feels real good. When you can just walk into that zone and everybody's like flat on the ground, that's a great feeling right there. So we now got the score 21-10. Advantage Lambo and his Chiefs here kicking off to Decroft and his Chiefs here. So 2nd game, a lot different from the 1st game. KJ, so what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, Decroft's in the same position.
He slowed it down there. Yeah, I know. He's about to hit it again while we're covering the last drive there. So finish what you was about to say.
But yeah, Decroft's in the same position Lambo is in last game. He's down 2 possessions. You got to hurry up and go down there and score. Then you're probably going to kick on the side. Hope he can get the onside. He's in the same position. We'll see what he can wait for.
All right, here we got 1st and 10 from the 36 for Decroft. And it's just nice seam route up the middle to Rice. Uncovered. Big reception there to get a big first down there. 19 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. And counting. Same bunch formation at the line of scrimmage. Let's making this adjustment. What do you see here? A plan of attack for Decroft, KJ.
It's really just drag her corner out here.
All right, there's a snap. Pass time. Oh, got a little pressure on him. Got Gay on his backside there, but no receiver comes over or no choice of route that he wanted to throw through. So Decroft throws the ball out of bounds there to live to the next down. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line for Decroft and his Chiefs here, KJ.
Bunch strong formation here. It was a drag.
That's the drag.
Get out of bounds.
Got Hornerman, who was on another team a year ago, and now is back in the Chief uniform, making big plays in the last 2 games for Decroft and his Chiefs here. So we got 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. KJ, what's your thoughts here?
It's going to probably be drag flat combo there again on the route. He's trying to get passes or get out of bounds. He doesn't want to waste no time. Can't really throw too many passes in bounds. You want to hurry up and score and leave as much time on the clock as you can.
The clock is everybody's advantage in this game because it's a fast-scoring game. You never know which way it's going to go. And right now, we got another team driving down the field very fast. So if he scores here, he'll be down 4, but we got to wait his first and goal, on the 9-yard line in Chiefs territory here. Flip formation here, KJ. What are your thoughts here on
He's like going to go to the RPO here. He's want to score fast. Wants to score as fast as he can. Stay by the sideline. Go out and bounce if he has to. He wants to keep every little second matters in this game. Every timeout matters. He wants to keep every second before he scores.
Gotcha. So he was able to get out of bounds on that last play right there with Pachenko, second and goal on the 1-yard line here. So he has a few plays to crack the ball into the end zone, but we'll see what's going on here.
RPO pass. Blown up.
Almost there. Ball knocked out by the safety. Boy, you do. With the big hit there to take the touchdown away.
Everyone, when you're talking about wide audible in, it's like a speed thing. Everyone uses them. You see how he just blew that play up?
Got that physicality.
He's a 60 overall, but he doesn't play like it.
Right, 60.
He does it again.
Got that physicality too. That defensive back / linebacker, because he's in like a linebacker now, to keep in the last 2 plays Decroft and his Chiefs out of the end zone. But now he has easy route and pass throw to Pachenko in the flat on the halfback flat route. Saw what he needed to do. It was just one extra coverage because he saw the blitz coming. Maybe get the basket. What else? What was some other things you might have seen on that play, Casey?
He had the edge wide open. Pretty much everything was open. Lambeau's bailing out for the RPO pass. He didn't do it. He did a regular pass and got him on guard.
So as Pat Mahomes has that X factor meter pops up and is on fire like it is, he has extra routes to throw to, and right now there's one of the Texas route. 2-point conversion to Rice to bring this game to a 3-point instead of a 2-point, and now he's going for the onside kick here. Keeping the players. And it looked like
it's out of bounds.
It's out of bounds, so it is Lambeau's ball. Great field position. Now he has mindset of what? Dragging this clock out. Field goal range, but he wants the touchdown here, KJ, and why?
He never. I think if he has 3, he still goes for it. I think he wants 7 here.
All right, Shapir again. Going for it right away, and he has it right there, and he just outthrows.
He's been missing that pass all game.
That ball is right there, just outstretched of the receiver's arms. The receiver has beaten the defensive back, but just can't come away with the touchdown here. So the second attempt, second down at the 46-yard line here for Lambeau and his Chiefs here, KJ.
Hashtag dive button.
Gotta get it. We gotta get it in.
No.
Has him again down the field by himself.
MVS, and does he get the touchdown? Yes, he was trying to.
He was trying to fall at the 1.
He was trying to fall at the 1-yard line, but he got the touchdown. He rolled into the end zone. So getting that touchdown does what differently now for Lambeau's mindset playing defense?
He wanted to take a few more downs to take some clock off,
100%.
maybe score on 3rd and goal, and then kick it off. He didn't want to leave 4 whole minutes on there for Decroft to try to score back.
Yeah, we saw that a long time ago in the Super Bowl. I think it was Ahmad Bradshaw and the New York Jets playing against the Patriots. And everybody on the offense was like, don't score. It's like, wait a minute, why you don't want me to score? But it's a time management thing, right? You want to control that clock. So now, Decroft and his Chiefs has 4 minutes and 8 seconds, so a long time. 3 timeouts here in the fourth quarter.
That also happened a few years ago. Is it Falcons versus Lions?
Yes, too. It's a time management thing. Get that ball out. No, he did not get the ball out. That is a sack. Big loss there. Probably the first sack of these 2 games today. So 2nd and 22 for Decroft. And his Chiefs, 2nd and 9, on the 9-yard line, excuse me.
Take some of those yards back and get out of bounds.
Check down, check down the touchdown. Somebody heard my coaches say all the time to the quarterbacks. So that was the check down completion. Clock still running. Lambeau has to score lead 10 by 10. And now, slowly but surely, Decroft and his Chiefs are meticulous. The ball down the field, little completion, short passes, which are getting big gains right now, cases.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay to it and keep the high pressure back.
Waited till the last minute and got them.
Intercepted.
Did he get it? Yes. I think he did. There it is. Turnover for Lambo, which he needed. I don't think that's probably his first turnover, or maybe second turnover in the 2 games here. So now he has the ball back in a similar formation. KJ, what's your thoughts here?
It's sort of like gonna go straight first play again. He has it. When he get it, dive button.
Nope. We need that dive button. We gonna get it. As you keep yelling and keep getting it. So that's an incomplete pass on that. Second and 10, 34-yard line for Lambo and his Chiefs here. Up 10 points.
I don't like
Has to
Lambo.
be, so he's
I don't like
comfortable.
him passing it every play. He's got to put back to
You
him.
gotta get that clock rolling. If that is a dangerous pass, big hit there by the strong safety there on from Deep House defense there. You got the ball. You got the lead. Run that ball a little bit more. Get that. You want that clock running. The clock hasn't moved much since he's got the ball in terms of Lambo.
He
So
spent
right
his
now,
first two plays on pass plays. He didn't try to run it once, and here comes another pass play here.
all right here. Let's get the ball rolling. Get some time clicking. The time is clicking off the clock now. 3rd and 10.
Great defense. Nothing open.
He might be able to run this.
Great blocks. He's gonna fumble.
Wait, he did. Ball's out. Recovered by Mako Hardeman
Lucky
Jr.
break by him. That was a big turnover.
That was a big turnover, missed opportunity for Decroft and his Chiefs. But now Lambo recovered the ball, 2nd and 2, and is going to go for it here in the RallyCry Collegiate Madden Finals.
Yeah, you gotta go for it here. I mean, there's no
And
point.
sponsored by American.
Great
Is
read.
that Army National Cert? Look at it. National Guard. Towson Reagan. Okay. Sponsored by Army National Guard there, so our membership. All right, here we got first down on the 41-yard line. Lambo has a little bit more control from the first game to this one. Nice cutback here with Pachenko up the field. Nice little gain of 6 yards to the 2nd and 4. KJ, what's your thoughts here?
I mean, it's a game of adjustments. You see, he went to switch. He lost the first game. He
Yep.
went to switch the team. Said, I want to play up the Chiefs this game. He got it done.
All right, here for 2nd and 4. RPO again, big move back. Not a big gain, though. 3rd and 2. And the clock, the biggest thing here, clock is running.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was a timeout call there, so sorry about D.
One
Croft.
first down here, and it's all over.
Yep, so D. Croft is down to 1 timeout, down by 10. That's what you want to do. Run the ball, click that time off that clock, timeouts as well. So right now, advantage Lambo, and he's in the best formation football, the victory formation right now, taking a knee.
A great game by Lambo all around. Way to answer back, not go down 2-0 and just miss. Gotta
Exactly.
keep fighting. Keep fighting. You guys bring the momentum in game 3.
Yeah, this is what we love to see is a fight, right? It's a 1-1 now. I've been watching the NBA playoffs are going on right now, and I noticed like a couple nights ago, I saw 2-0. I thought, oh, that's not a fight. When I see a 1-1, that's a fight. So we
That's
got
a fight.
1-1.
It's a dog fight.
We got a fight going on here in Detroit, Michigan, 2 blocks away from Ford Field where the NFL draft is going on here. But here at the RallyCry Collegiate Madden Finals, sponsored by the Army National Guard here, we got a fight going on here between D. Croft rolling with the Chiefs in the last game, Lambo rolling with the Chiefs. You roll with the Jets in the first matchup, but how that switch for him, KJ? How did that switch for Lambo benefit him in the second game?
It made him more confident on offense. He gains a lot of routes that he could put on the field. Put up more plays than he did last game. He answered all when he needed to answer. He did great in that game.
All right, so we'll take a little break here. Crowd looks good. I know they're into the game. I know we're having a good time as well, but we'll take a break here and take a little good time and come back to the game here in a few minutes. All right, we are back. I'm your host, Ahmad Green, along with Kevin the King Johnson here for the RallyCry Madden Championship Series here, presented by the Army National Guard. So we are at a 1-1, so we got a fight, as we said at the break there. We got a fight going on, 1-1 here for D. Croft and Lambo going to this game's final best of 3. So what do you expect here? What do you expect to see here, KJ, going into this last game?
I mean, they both played each other 2 games back-to-back, so they know most of each other's tendencies. I know they're going to find something, get something to stop. And I think it's going to be a more defensive role than the way we've seen, because good players adjust to certain stuff. They know what each other like to do. So I'm expecting more defense play this game.
So not a lot of big plays, not a lot of, I say more turnovers potentially coming at you here. So
Potentially, yes.
So we'll find out here in the next game. Let's go, for myself, I love what I saw the competition-wise, right? You saw the first game where D-Croft went down the field, scored within a few plays, or actually Lambo did, but then D-Croft runs the kickoff back. And then so you had the scoring explosion in the first quarter. And so you had that competition going back and forth. So here I think we're about to get the ball kicked off and been signaled, but the competition is there. And then so high mentality of football that our Madden has to go, which is football. Got to go into this because obviously we're playing more chess than checkers, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Both players know each other's tendencies. They know each other's go-to plays. And so right now you just got to find out who has the stronger mental in this third matchup.
Who's going to adjust? Who's going to adjust and get it done when they need to get it done?
All right, as it was in the first game of Chiefs versus Chiefs, we got D-Croft is the Chiefs in red. We have Lambo, the Chiefs in the white jerseys here. So D-Croft has the ball at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10, coming out in this best of 3, game 3 here for the Madden Championship, Madden Finals here, presented by RallyCry, also presented by the Army National Guard. All right, here, flicking through plays, getting all the audible sets. Somehow I guess they get reset when you start a game.
Yeah, you gotta always do this at every play. Gentleman's agreement, if you don't take too much time and the play runs out, I think the first play is hard to set their audibles, then it's declining pretty least.
Got it. I've seen it in Madden play, a lot's going on, but obviously it's to you. Once it's for your advantage as a player. Once you get in a game, you can just flick a button.
Yeah.
Usually it's the Y button. Hit that, you go to the next play. Gentleman's agreement, no penalty, no delay game there. So now we're into play here. D-Croft with his Chiefs, again, flipping plays, always just to see what the defense he could read what's out there, what's covering the receivers, KJ.
Back to this route combo early, I like it.
Gets the ball there, first completion, post route completed to Travis Kelce on the edge there. Tackled there at the 37-yard line. First down, 1st and 10 there for D-Croft and his Chiefs here, KJ.
Don't need to go deep. Don't need to attack too far down the field.
Yep, and then when they attack, these kind of spreads the field.
Ramming up the middle.
Yeah, but no protection there. You got Gay right up the middle for the first sack of this game for Lambo and his defense there. 3-man down line, 3 down linemen got in that backfield, even with the coverage and having eight guys in coverage for that defense.
Right back to this route combo goes on the knee.
So like you said, KJ, you called the defense a little tighter. You target third. You got one first down completion already, but now this second effort at a 3rd down and 12 has been rough for D-Croft and his offense right now, going backwards most of the time on most of the plays.
Great read, 4th and inches.
Just
the hardest
squeeze the ball in there. Exactly, squeeze the ball in there for us, 4th and inches. Of course, they're going for it. This defense is going to be tough here. It's going to be the RPO give to the running back. He gets the first down. Pachenko right up the middle. Big hit there, but after the big hit, already first down is converted there for D-Croft and his Chiefs, KJ.
Yeah, already second set of downs. We got a 4th and inches, a 3rd and 12. Defense is going to get tight here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So it's going to basically whoever can create problems for the other team. And right now, D-Croft is getting the ball up the field very slowly, though. There it is, pressure again, but
Great
able to,
defense.
Great defense again. Pressure also by Lambo's defense, but able to get there, get the ball out just in time not to take the sack for D-Croft and Pat Mahomes.
Had a Travis Kelce up the middle, wide open by itself. Jordan was outside.
Good job and good run and catch there for Travis Kelce. Now in the edge, at the top edge of the red zone for D-Croft and his Chiefs there. 1st and 10 on the 23-yard line here. So what you see here, KJ?
Going back to the double corner, probably gonna drag this. Drag. Likes his route combo a lot. He has the corner out wide open.
There it is.
They didn't call it inbounds.
I thought that was a touchdown.
That definitely should have been a touchdown.
That should have been a touchdown, but it didn't go out that way. So it's first. Oh no, it's incomplete. So it was out of bounds. I thought it was on the goal line at least. Okay, so foot out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Still from the 23-yard line.
He's gonna go right back to it.
He had X wide open right away off the ball. We got a little breakaway There's a completion, or no, incomplete. He threw it away in the flat. We kind of lost our screen here. I kind of checked to the bigger screen, so look like complete pass. We're good here. We're good now. So yeah, 3rd and 21, 34 sack on that last play. The throwaway did not get out of his hands.
And it's Travis Kelce wide open.
There it goes. Great catch. Reach back and help his quarterback out to make that completion. 1st and goal. Gets the yardage back. Now we're on the 6-yard line for Dean Croft and his Chiefs here. So what are some options that you've seen him go through, or something that he might throw in a new wrinkle for Lambeau's defense, KJ?
It's looking like double corner going up the middle of the field. Lambeau sending 6 out. He's sending 6 out and making him read, making him find who he wants to throw it to. He's putting the pressure on him.
It got to with that because we got high Madden gameplay going right here. Trying to run the ball with Pat Mahomes. Look the loop right there.
And throws it, can't throw it that late. Legal man downfield.
Was it? Yes, it was. Legal man downfield is the call there. Troy Smith somewhere where he doesn't need to be when the ball is being thrown. So right there, you got the penalty. Not much damage there. Just a 5-yard, or I say half the distance of the goal line there. So on the 6-yard line, 2nd and goal here in one of their favorite formations. RPO. Big tackle there by Gay, taking Pacheco down for a tackle for loss. 3rd and goal. 3rd on the 9-yard line now. So 3-yard loss there for
great defense.
D. Croft and his Chiefs, KJ.
Yeah. Great defense being played.
There it is. Pressure. Is it in? Almost an interception there. Ball fumbling around a little bit.
He's going to take his 3 here.
Yep, he's going to take the 3, kick the field goal here. And you already called it. Tighter defense. Playing 2 games against them. Really, 3rd game in the last maybe month or so, because they played in the earlier bracket of this tournament. And so now, very familiar with one another. So now, first drive there for D. Croft. Only yields 3 points here, kicking the ball off to Lambeau and his Chiefs. So what is something offensively you might see, you expect to see here with Lambeau and his Chiefs?
Yeah, he's not going to switch his game. So one thing about Lambeau, he's not going to switch what he does.
Okay.
He's going to run the same exact.
So nothing new.
Nothing new. He's going to run the RPO. He's going to audible to the street to throw down the sideline. He's going to audible to the same plays, and you just got to stop it.
Gotcha. So he's going to stick to his bread and butter, in other words. And sometimes that is a good thing, because when you try to do the new wrinkles, you don't really know how the receiver is going to break on the route, or you don't know how the offensive line is going to block on that run. So sticking with what you know offensively and sometimes defensively is the way to go. So that's what we're going to wait and see here
to catch him
on this first play. Yep, first play.
Pressure gets there. Incomplete pass.
Tried to get the ball out to the crosser over the middle. Was in the pocket. Had good protection, but nobody just came open. He had a guy late, but the pressure area got there for Lambeau and his Chiefs. So 2nd and 10 on the 25-yard line here.
Goes deep down the sideline.
He has it this time, and he has the catch. Oh, if he didn't do the jumping, he would have been in the end zone. But he got the ball. He tried to jump. He might have overheard us doing the jump right there, but there you go. Fine, a big deep ball is completed to MVS. That takes us into the 2nd quarter of the game here. But big catch gets him at the tip of the red zone here on the 21-yard line, sending their favorite RPO formation there. And Pacheco maybe gets a yard there to KJ. So what's
he's thrown about 9 of those streaks. He finally got one. I
think it's probably total 10 or 12 from both players, because they both thrown that route and never completed it till then. And right now we're at 2nd and 11 on the 22-yard line here. KJ.
At this route combo. It's bagged up.
Pressure.
Chris Jones.
Nice coverage sack there. Big hit by Chris Jones. 3rd and 19. Back on the 30-yard line for Lambeau and his Chiefs. Again, defense is reigning supreme right now for both teams. Let's see who can get a conversion for Lambeau and his Chiefs. KJ.
This is a big stop for D. Croft. He has to answer here. He has to get a stop. He has to get off the shoulder. Great tackle.
Good tackling. They converge to the ball, and right now Lambeau is going for it here on 4th and 5 on the 16-yard line.
This is a huge play here.
Madden finals.
Like he had the running back there. And he hit somebody throw. I felt like he had the running back there.
I saw what you were talking about. He had the running back. He even had a late crosser in the end zone but could not get the ball out, held the ball a little too long, turnover on downs. Croft gets the ball back deep in his own territory here, but 1st and 10, Croft and his Chiefs here in RallyCry Collegiate Series.
Yes, Travis Kelce.
Open.
Great pass.
Travis Kelce open for the deep pass, no coverage over top. You almost thought he was going to outrun him, but he was able to get caught by the DB there. So big completion, big conversion for Croft. Having a little momentum here, he's built up here, KJ. Okay. Nice cutback. Probably did
Great run, great block, stuck the sideline.
Thought he could have kept it to the edge, but big game. Big run by Pacheco. Croft's offense there, getting the ball, has the momentum right now, going back to his red zone to get the ball in the end zone, KJ.
He has all the momentum right now. He has all of it.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line here. 2:38 on the clock here in the second quarter. Kept the ball in the RPO with Pat Mahomes. Got to be careful with that because sometimes you drop the ball on the ground. QBs are just prone to that in this game, so you got to be mindful of that when you want to run. But when you have guys like either Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, they're a lot more accustomed to running the ball, so they hold on the ball a lot better. But with Pat Mahomes or any other passing quarterback, you got to be careful out there.
You have to be careful. That'd be
2nd and 13. Yep, 2nd and 13 on the, I believe that's the 29-yard line. Looking for somebody. He has a guy in the end zone, and that's Hardeman Jr. right there for the score. Now up 10 points, KJ. So now we got an interesting going, and we got an interesting start to this best of 3 game here for Lambeau and Croft, KJ.
Yeah, great game. Well, Michael made one mistake or held down and started again. See how he answers back.
He has to answer back with a touchdown here, I say, right now. You know, being down 10, we saw how the first game went for him scoring-wise. Didn't have a lot. He started with 14, like you said, ended with 14, so hopefully we don't want to come to that. So right now, he got to get to a point to get this ball in the end zone here.
I would say something different from last game. He gets ball at half the start. Croft got the ball at half.
Yep.
The other 2 games, it's his chance to get the deal done.
So hopefully convert on that daily double there, but big loss there. 3-yard loss by Lambeau in the run game of the RPO action. Gave the ball Pacheco, didn't get nowhere. So now on the 22-yard line here, 2nd and 13, second quarter of the RallyCry Collegiate Series Madden Finals here, presented by the Army National Guard in Detroit, Michigan. We're in the NFL draft just a few blocks away here.
And has a post wide open, great throw. Makes a man miss. Tries to make another man miss.
Darius Toney with a big run and catch. Yak yards, as we call it. Yards after contact there for the first down conversion. Now we got a first down. Play clock is at 7, but gets the ball snapped there. Not able to get no run yards there. So, yeah, good defense there by Croft. Ball at the 47-yard line, 2nd and 12 here. We see a change of formation.
Now's the corner route.
That corner route is money to both players here. Gaining probably 15 to 20 yards a pop. There's another completion to MVS down the field. So we're in close to red zone for Lambeau to get this ball into the touchdown. And it's not there. He thought he had a touchdown. Croft took it away with the pick at the goal line, but gets it out to the 17. So turnover, as we mentioned, cannot have this one.
Can't have that
KJ in this game on fourth quarter.
Right there. If Croft doesn't get points here, that is huge.
So we had a turnover right there. Good interception by Croft from Lambeau. Now he has the ball on the 17-yard line. First down. Probably delay a game there. Some of the audibles came up. So false starts, in other words, not delay a game. False start with too many audibles, getting those routes to try to beat up this defense here, try to get open receivers. So you cannot do that. Can't do it.
Looking for the double pointers, not open, so it's going to scramble along.
Scramble, get out of bounds. Got some of that yardage back that he lost before. 2nd and 11 here on the 16-yard line. Actually, no, he lost the yard, excuse me. Lost yardage, lost 1 yard because it was 1st and 10 on the 17. So
now another thing, Croft has to be careful here.
Why?
Because just like Lambo did, he threw a pick before and half when there was barely any time left. He doesn't want to do that and put Lambo back in the game like Lambo let him back in the game.
Gotcha. So right there, coverage sack, try to get the ball away, but no, could not get that with no avail. So we got 3rd and 11. D-Cross, Pat Mahomes trying to get the ball moving, has not had no success so far on this drive. Got an RPO actually, got the good block, and through the block, the safety, like you said, big safety, brings a heavy hammer like a linebacker, able to go fight through the block, get the tackle, 4th and 5, and we see our first punts of all 3 games right now.
Straight out of bounds.
Yeah, you got a good returner there. Hardeman Jr. has the speed element.
He has a chance at it.
So see if he could get up the field, and he picks up about 10 yards on that punt there. So on the 35-yard line coming out for Lambo and his team. So what was more important on that drive for Lambo to make that stop there?
It was great for his for the rest of the game. He needed to stop there. Being down 10, you go down to get 7, you're only down 3 points. You can give up 3 and still be in position to take the lead. So that was a huge stop for him not to give up points after that bad turnover by him.
Yeah. So now he would have had a daily double going, but he didn't get the first half score. So he could get half of it here by scoring out of halftime here with a nice drive here to get points on the board.
Yeah, still a long game. 10 points is nothing.
One's been real successful.
Great defense for playing sack.
Good defense again by D-Croft. So it's going to boil down to who has some less mistakes and who plays better defense, seems like, in this final game.
It's going to be a great defensive game in this 3rd game. You could just tell.
Right. But there at the free stand, almost a first down, 3rd and 5, just short there at the 30-yard line for Lambo. Switch of formation here, see something that he's trying to crack into. What do you see here, KJ?
He's going for that corner route again. He's corner route and then with stuff underneath. That's the corner route.
Got the corner out to Hardeman Jr. there. He's completing to the 49. Now is again D-Cross territory with his Chiefs here. Lambo is having to drive together, and doing it now in the 3rd quarter is really important. Why is that, KJ?
And this is time to answer. It's time to answer. You can't stay at 0 here. You have to answer. You have to get some type of points on the board.
Yep.
If you want to stay in this game.
And sometimes it's good. So being down only 10 points, 3 points is okay here on this drive if it comes down to that. But obviously you want a touchdown.
Yeah, obviously you want a touchdown, but don't be mad at getting 3. You just got to play defense. You got to be top.
So Smart with the ball there, throw it out of bounds. No receiver was open. So Lambo got the ball out of bounds, lift to the next down. 2nd and 10 on the 48-yard line in this game. KJ, what you got here?
I like this run combo there. His routes everywhere. Things a drag, users too slow to get there. Makes a net miss, makes another net miss, makes another net miss.
Goodness gracious, up the middle, shifting all over the field, swallowing the hips everywhere. Big first down, big conversion there by Lambo and his Chiefs. So it looked like he's going to get this ball in his over. We got sweet. Almost there, though. Good run and catch there.
Pressure off the edge.
Oh, and the ball bounced off the lineman's helmet from that pressure. Nobody else there to pick the ball off. But good job there with D-Croft and his defense to give Pat Mahomes, Lambo's Pat Mahomes some pressure there with throwing the ball. KJ.
Great pressure. Oh!
Dangerous throw there. You had the DB Watson fight through the coverage, dismantle the ball from, that might have been MSV's hands there on the RPO. Did not quite work out. So good job with D-Craft on defense there, right there.
Dangerous pass there.
Kind of forced that ball in there too. Waited. He tried to wait for that route.
Looks like he doesn't want 3 in.
Yeah.
He wants 7.
You want 7. I would take 3 here.
I would,
But you want 7 to bring it a little tighter. Because he got 2:49 here in the 3rd quarter, so he's probably looking at the clock too, saying, okay, I don't have much time, because I know if I get the ball, he gets the ball deeper, I'm just going to move it.
Great defense by D-Croft.
That's all he needed to stop him short of the first down, and he did. So D-Croft stops Lambo's Chiefs from getting the first down by tackling Travis Kelce just short. So 1st and 10 for D-Croft and his Chiefs on the 13-yard line going out in here in the third quarter. Still got time on the clock. That was a nice run. You stopped in the backfield but didn't let up with Pacheco there. What is something you like about that? With Pacheco running the rock.
That was a great run by Pacheco. Could have been stopped for about a no gain, maybe 1 yard, but he broke that flex tackle, got 4 out of it.
Yeah, good job there by Clarke and his running skills. So we got 2nd down and 6 on the 17-yard line coming out here. And the RallyCry Collegiate Series, presented by the Army National Guard. They're making some adjustments. See some he's just letting that clock run right now. Even though it's third quarter.
That double corner out.
Yeah, kind of. He loved me to sleep. I didn't know what he was doing, if he was time management, the clock or what, but kind of put Lambo to sleep, declined that receiver wide open for the big conversion, 1st down on the 47-yard line, 1st and 10, KJ.
It looks like he's not using 2 clock. He's taking his time. He's making him see that he's wasting the clock. That can get to be weird too.
I was just about to ask you, how can that affect your opponent when you do that?
I mean, that's the worst. Just when you're down and you're watching your opponent stare at the screen, they're just not pressing anything, that can really throw you off.
Oh, man. I've been in that situation a long time ago in the Madden tournament. I'll go into that later, long story here. But 2nd and 7 on the 50-yard line here for Clarke and and his Chiefs right now with the 10-0 lead here in the third quarter and counting, 46 seconds to count.
He's going to audible. He's going to call audibles. They're not real. He's running the ball.
Gotcha. Nice comeback with Pacheco. Nice to get up at about a 4-yard gain up the middle there. Keep the clock running, run the ball. That's all it is right now. Now we're about to drain that clock off into the fourth quarter here. All right, fourth quarter here is up.
I'm not mad at another run here. I'm not.
Yep.
You know you're going. I'm not mad at another run here because he's not taking 3 here.
Yep. So
13 does nothing for you.
Quick into the fourth quarter here. 5 minutes ago, just starting 3rd and 3 on the 46-yard line for Clarke and his Chiefs here. Has the advantage, 10-point lead. So there's a lot that has to happen for Lambo to get back in this game. Sure.
Yeah, a lot has to
KJ.
go right. He goes deep down the sideline.
Oh, there is the throw over the head catch. Found the disadvantage, found the man matchup, and got the victory with MVS over top to get the touchdown there and bring his lead now to 17-0 over Lambo right now, taking a definitive lead. And what's this say, or what's the outlook for Lambo here? Where you got a whole fourth quarter, so there's still a lot of time left in the Madden game. As you think about time management, as you use your timeouts, what are some things and thought process that when you think Lambo's going to be after this, KJ?
Well, he has to throw. He can't run the ball anymore. He has to pass the ball. He has to get out of bounds here and play. You know, Clarke is not gonna give it to him as easy. He's gonna play the sidelines. He's gonna force him to throw up the middle of the field. He's gonna build deep zones, trying to separate. He has to lock in and he has to get this ball, catch the ball, and get out of bounds. Every second.
Gotcha. Had to take that. Threw the ball out of bounds there. Led to the next down, 2nd and 10 on the 25-yard line here for Lambo and his Chiefs. So this is a drive where it's got a lot got to happen. You got to score a touchdown. You got to get the ball back, score again, and kick a field goal. Then you got to tie it up. Then you're back in the game. But a lot of stuff has to go on. Good defense there on the ball by Clarke by Sneed. And Sneed, I believe he's not a Chief anymore. Correct. I think he's gone.
I think so.
Yeah, he's taking off.
Yep.
But yeah, missing him a little bit, but big play right there with Sneed.
I feel like he picked that up.
Lambo just under the DB's outstretched arms there for the completion to Darius Daytoni there. Good catch. He's finding the guys he needs. Found that.
Read and out of bounds.
There you go. Stops the clock there with Hardeman Jr. So now, passing the ball, like you said, getting the ball up the field at the 35-yard line, KJ. What else do you see here for Lambo?
More corner routes. He's got to keep out those corner routes on the field. There's going to be one on the field every play.
Or right up the middle there for a big completion to MVS.
Yep.
Keeps the clock running though, but the ball is up the field here, KJ.
Just keep up the tempo.
Oh no! He thought he could squeeze it in there. He thought he could. I saw the throw that he was trying to get, but being a DB, they have the animation to make the big move of coming over the top to get the over-the-head catch for that interception. I believe second interception of the game for D-Croft against Lambo. Where's that put Lambo at now, KJ?
I mean, that's one of those passes you don't expect it. It's not fully open, but you're running out of time. You can't keep taking sacks. You can't keep throwing the ball away.
Yeah.
You're running out of time. You got to try to force someone open, try to get someone open, and unfortunately, Justin Reed just played it.
And those earlier turnovers, the earlier errors of not scoring too, kind of put that situation upon himself in terms of Lambo and his Chiefs. But now, so right now it's just a time thing. The enemy is the clock right now for Lambo. So right now he's got to play as tight as defense can and just hope that he can get some scores fast and get the ball back right now, right?
Oh yeah, all he has to do, D-Croft, he's played amazing defense all game. Just don't throw a pick six. Don't give him the touchdown defense. Make him work for it on offense. You've been bagged up all game.
Well, there's an
I like him
incomplete
to
throw
punt.
at the
There
middle.
hasn't been any punts, but he's going to punt. He should punt here.
Yeah, I would. 4th and 10 from the 13. Here's our, second punt out of 3 games maybe, or third punt. Deep ball, because you never know. So they're actually playing defense. Got some nice roll through the end zone. So that does help out Lambo. Going to get the ball at the 20-yard line there on the touchback. Oh, probably like a 80-yard punt there on the roll for D-Croft here, excuse me.
Great punt to flip field position.
So-
All you have to do is play back, play D.
Exactly. Play back, play D. So you can run the ball, you can do whatever you want, just don't get in my end zone right here. So he's scrambling for the first down, just a little yardage, gets punched out of bounds, 6-yard gain for Lambo. Pat Mahomes there. Clock is stopped, which is good, but still has a lot on the scoreboard to account for.
Sideline.
Good job. Good, I say covered sack there with the defense.
Great.
They're able to get pressure and cover all the receivers in that tight man covers right now.
I'll tell you as a doctor,
Just great defense last week.
Yeah, again, I think was that Chris Jones on the contact. Chris Jones on contact. Good coverage again, 4th and 14, and this is somewhere he definitely has to go forward here to stay in this game to even have a chance here with about 2:58 left in here in the 4th quarter of the best of 3 of the RallyCry Collegiate Series Madden Finals presented by
Throws it out. What a great lead.
Army National Guard here in Detroit, Michigan. Like again, few blocks from court here with an NFL draft will be going on here in a few hours for future prospects.
Great read to
yeah.
keep his chances on. Yes, it goes
Uh-oh.
over top.
See, get it? Oh, he moved it. He get it?
He
Oh
got
my
it.
God! Big throw and catch there by Lambo to get the touchdown catch. Oh my goodness gracious!
What a catch, adjustment in the air to make the play.
When he took control, I was a little worried, but it didn't matter.
That ball was in the air for a long time.
So now he has an onside attempt to try to bring this game a little bit more closer and get more a little bit interesting. Can he get the ball in it? Oh, the ball's on the ground. Can he get the ball?
And he gets it
Did he
back.
get it?
He got it.
He got it back. Oh my! I'm about to lose my throat right here, lose my voice. There is big game changers. We got a deep ball touchdown. We got an onside kick recovered by Lambo. So now, okay, the game changes, right?
It's a game
We
now.
got 2:45 to go. Travis Kelce down the sideline. Think he's out of bounds. He tiptoes, stays in bounds, converts the first down on the 29-yard line. So we got D-Craft playing defense probably like, oh my God, what's going on? Lambo's like, I don't know, but let's
He's
keep it
sitting
going.
there. He's ready to get up. He thinks the game is over. He's sitting back. Nope.
Nope, he is making plays right now. He's trying to win this game. So we got to see. We got a game now.
There's a flag. He's going to get out of bounds and get 12 more yards.
There you go. So if he scores, there's plenty of time on the clock
Plenty of
to
time.
play defense and to try to get the ball back and score himself for Lambo and his Chiefs. So not even a 30-second transition of potential game over to now. Oh, we knew we had a fight, but now we got a game. Smart there, throw the ball away, nowhere to go. That's one thing I think Lambo has picked up in the last 2 to 3 games, being smarter with the ball. Throw it away when you don't have nothing there.
Being real smart with the ball.
All right, you got empty backfield for Lambeau's Pat Mahomes.
And
he
that
throws
was a
it up.
bad read.
And it's a touchdown to the same guy who caught the last touchdown. Hardeman Jr. with a unbelievable catch right there to bring the score 13, now 14 to 17. We talking about three-point game here, KJ.
Nico lost.
Oh my goodness. Onside kick here again. Let's see what happens. Plenty of time on the clock. And he touched it first. So it is going to be the Cross Chiefs. Already 2 plays are already in field goal range, really so. But
with all this momentum, can his defense stand up?
And a field goal only puts them up 6.
Only up 6 points.
So that doesn't really, make it a deal breaker. So you got Pacheco trying to bounce it to the outside, does pick up a few yards there, 2nd and 2. And now we got something of a game right here. We had a fight because it went to best of 3, but now it's a straight out brawl right now. 14 to 17 on the 36-yard line, 2nd and 8 here for DeCroft and his Chiefs sitting here at the RallyCry Collegiate Series. Madden Finals, big plays are going on right now. And he gets the ball.
He catches it.
In between 2 defenders for DeCroft. Sketchy pass, but better catch there for the receiver up the middle.
Like
so he stops, on the clock is stopped because it's 2-minute warning. You got Lambeau with no timeouts.
It was over. He could have nailed it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they did a gentleman's agreement there on the win, on the nil down. What you saying? You can explain again. I was talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, he had enough time to just kneel it out, 3, 4 plays.
So that was the conversion that was big needed for DeCroft to get this win. But Lambeau
made it again.
Made it one hell of a game right there at the end. So congratulations for both players. Lambeau giving the effort that he did right there at the end. But the champion, our grand champion here today is Daniel DeCroft Mycroft from Clarke University, computer science major by way of Bucatillo, Washington. Congratulations. I'll go head to the area to congratulate him face to face. All right, I'm your host, Amon Green, and we just had a fantastic finish of the RallyCry Collegiate Series here, and we have our champion here, Daniel Minecraft, that's going to get presented by Chief Staff Sergeant Howard of the Army National Guard Award.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. All right, Daniel, man, getting a plaque and the way the series went and the final game went. What was your thoughts on that finale? And then what was your thoughts and feels going into this as well?
Yeah, it was a little bit weird having such a advantage going into it. I had to just win one of the last 3 games there. So after losing the game before, I just kind of thought to myself, I kind of figured something out at the end there. And then the way the game went, I felt kind of in control throughout the entire game, but it got pretty scary at the end there, needing a first down to be able to seal the victory. So I would have liked to be a little bit more comfortable, but at least I was able to win.
Yeah, Lambeau did not go. He did not go easy. What were some things in the first couple games that was either new because you played him before, or something that he added to his gameplay?
Yeah, I think the big thing is he was running the ball a lot more when we played first. He wasn't really running the ball as much, but Lambeau being the player he is, he kind of likes to have a good run scheme all the time. So for me, the 3rd game that we played, I just had to figure out how to stop his run. I felt pretty comfortable with the game plan I had defensively if he was passing the ball. So it's just kind of solid to stop the run in early downs and then hope I could get him in passing situations.
Yeah. All right, well, congratulations again.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good job, Daniel, and had a good time for everyone else tuning in, listening, watching, wherever you are. I hope you had a good time joining it to the RallyCry Collegiate Series of Madden Finals. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you later.